So can you tell me what we've been learning about, what our unit of inquiry is about? Do you remember? Well, it's been all about animals. So we learned about mammals. We are learning about birds and fish and all different kinds of animals. So today we're going to do a fun activity that's about animals. I have got some animals here. The first animal is a grasshopper. Can you see the grasshopper? The little grasshopper is playing the violin. We also have another animal, and maybe you know what this animal is. Do you know what that animal is? It's a giraffe. So we have a giraffe, we have a grasshopper, and the last animal that we have, maybe you'll recognize this animal from The Lion King. Do you remember Pumbaa? Well, we also have warthogs today. Can you see the warthog? All right, so we have our three animals, and the next step is going to be to order our animals from biggest to smallest. Now, to do this fun activity, you just need to ask your mommy or your daddy to print out the animals. You need to cut around them so they are ready, and then we're all set, and then we can order them. All right, let's get going. Okay, so if you are printed and everything's cut out, you should be ready with different sizes of animals. As you can see, I have a whole lot of warthogs over here. Some are big and some are really small. I've also cut up my grasshoppers. So some are bigger, some are smaller, and some are really, really tiny. I've done the same with my giraffes. So I've got some super big giraffes, smaller, and itsy bitsy tiny baby ones. So if you've cut out all of your animals, then we're ready to make them lined up from biggest to smallest. Okay, now we are ready to order our grasshoppers from the biggest to the smallest. First, we need to find the biggest out of all the grasshoppers. Well, I can see this one is definitely very small, and I think that these two are quite big. So we can line these two up next to each other to see which one is bigger. Oh wow, we can see that this is definitely the bigger one. So we're going to start with the biggest grasshopper over here. The next one is to find the next biggest one. And I think, maybe this one. This one looks like the biggest out of what we have left. Do you agree? Okay, if you find the next biggest one, pick it up and put it next to the big grasshopper. Good job. This one is bigger, this one is a little bit smaller, and let's find the next one. I think that maybe this is the next one. Let's see. All right.